Good afternoon, everyone. This is Cassandra. I'm back again, and just sitting up thinking about how what I used to think about people that I thought were conceited or people that were concerned about themselves. And luckily, I grew up and I have a little bit more sense now. And it's not that those people thought that they were that, this, that, and the other, or thought more of themselves. They were developing a self relationship with themselves that I didn't understand at that time. I looked at it with immature development, and I made a judgment. And that now that I've grown up, I've just, I'm learning, still learning how not to make judgments about people. When I look now, I try to look at a person with an understanding, as to why did that person do that, or why do that person wear that, or why do that person look that way? Why does she wear her hair that way? Or why does she wear that much makeup? Without judging someone, I'm trying now to look and observe and pay attention, and I want to understand what's going on, because that's the only way I can become better is when I look at me, and I want to improve me by looking outward at someone else and not coming with such a harsh judgment and such an immature way that I used to be. And I can definitely say that I thank God for helping me to become a better person and to try to be more understanding and to try to be more uplifting and more inspiring. By doing that for myself, then I'm able to do that, for other people. So that made me have to discover my self worth. Because when you come across new information, you can't put new information in an old you. That's like the Bible says, you can't put new wine in an old wineskin, lest it rent in two. So when I come into, or when I evolve into that new information, my vessel has become new, and I can take in that new information and piece it apart and take it and try to understand it so that I can apply it to my life. That's what information is for. Information is not for one person or a group of people to have where nobody else has anything. The Bible also speaks to that. That a man having a light. What kind of man would have a light and hide it under a bushel basket? That's not what knowledge is for. First of all, it's for you. Then when you come and evolve into a different person, then you spread or share that knowledge to the next person. Then they evolve. Knowledge is for use, is for advancement. Once you become knowledgeable, then you'll become stronger. And when you become stronger, then you evolve. You can't evolve without that strength. This is why sometimes a lot of us, our lives become torn up or raggedy or shabby. Is because we're trying to evolve without that knowledge. You got to get that knowledge to gain that strength, and then when you gain that strength, then you can evolve. That's why young girls getting involved in relationships too early, I am so against that. I really think that they, at that young age, should be about themselves. And teenagers usually are about themselves, but I don't mean in a selfish way. I mean in a way of advancement, in a way of gaining knowledge and not looking down on anyone, in a way of understanding other people. So, our self worth is a lot. God said He made us from the best of makes. So, if He made us from the best of makes, then we are already the best. So, it's up to us to evolve that best into the next step or the next area or the next form of life. That's what we are supposed to be about. So, this is another short segment that I wanted to have on self relationship. I hope you guys tune in next time. That will be 106. Today is 105.